The 2014 GMC Acadia. The midsize SUV market is one of the most competitive segments in the auto industry today, and GMC has a strong contender with the 2014 Acadia. Combining a simple yet rugged look with a spacious interior and a powerful 3.6-liter V6 engine that produces 280 horsepower and 271 pound-feet of torque, there's no reason why the Acadia should be relegated as a second-tier SUV. It's first-rate all the way. Good job by GMC for keeping itself from overthinking the Acadia SUV. It's even smarter of the company to resist the urge of trying to one-up the competition. GMC kept things at an even keel, and it worked wonders in giving the Acadia an impressive identity that's become even more important with so many worthy competitors in its segment. Nothing's worse than being identified as a run-of-the-lot model, and to its credit, GMC steered clear of doing that to the Acadia with an impressive list of features buyers ought to be interested in. Click past the jump to read more about the 2014 GMC Acadia. Exterior. Over the years, we've seen a lot of brands try too hard in giving their models a unique design identity. What usually happens is they either sell them too short, or they just overdo it. The 2014 Acadia doesn't suffer from that sickness, in large part because GMC managed to combine a conservative approach to the design and yet still turns in a muscular and rugged look for the SUV. This successful balancing act resulted in an impressive-looking Acadia, free of needless add-ons that only served to overcomplicate the look of the SUV. But what really caught our attention was how purposeful the design is, particularly how aero components like the rear spoiler are added into the package without looking out of place in the overall design. 2014 GMC Acadia. Exterior dimensions. 2014 GMC Acadia. Standard exterior features. Body, manual rear liftgate, daytime running lamps, glass, solar ray deep tinted, all windows except light tinted glass on windshield and driver and front passenger side glass, headlamps, dual halogen projector lamp, horn, dual note luggage rack, side rails, roof mounted spoiler, rear wipers, front intermittent with washers. Interior. The Acadia can seat up to 8 people, which by itself already makes the Acadia a worthy SUV for its segment. But that's not the only thing that's special about the Acadia's cabin. If cargo space is an issue, the second and third row seats can be folded to increase space to a staggering 116.9 cubic feet. But even with all 3 rows in their full and upright positions, there's enough space to accommodate as many as 8 people to go with ample cargo space. Access to the rear seats is also easy, thanks to a nice mechanism that effortlessly slides the second row seats out of the way. The front of the cabin has a center console that's as simple yet functional as the exterior look of the Acadia. A touchscreen display dominates the space, but just underneath it are useful gears and knobs that you can use to control interior systems. A pair of cup holders beside the transmission stick makes for easy stowing of drinks, all too important if you're running errands with a Starbucks in hand. 2014 GMC Acadia. Interior dimensions. 2014 GMC Acadia. Standard interior features. Air conditioning, rear manual Sirius XM satellite radio audio system feature, USB port audio system feature, USB port, dual charge only, located rear of center console, front center with 2 cup holders and storage, cruise control, electronic with set and resume speed cup holders, 10 with AB, 7 passenger 2-3 seating configuration, and 12 with ABC 8 passenger 2-3 seating configuration, defogger, rear window electric door lock, power programmable with lockout protection lighting, interior with theater dimming, cargo compartment, reading lights for front seats, second row reading lamps integrated into dome light, door and tailgate activated switches and illuminated entry and exit feature drivetrain. For all of the gushing we've given to the Acadia's appearance, you can argue that its biggest selling point is the 3.6-liter V6 engine under its hood. That bad boy is capable of producing 288 horsepower and 6,300 revolutions per minute and 270 pound-feet of torque at 3,400 revolutions per minute, good enough to best the competition outside of the Hyundai Santa Fe and the Ford Explorer. Even then, we're just splitting hairs with a 1 or 2 horsepower difference. 2014 GMC Acadia drivetrain specifications. Prices. Here's the catch with the Acadia: it's more expensive than its rivals. Whereas the Santa Fe and the Explorer begins at around $29,000 and $30,500, respectively, the base Acadia SLE1 has a start price of $35,410. That figure goes all the way up to $46,825 for the top-of-the-line Acadia Denali. Competition: 2014 Ford Explorer. If there's one SUV that can match styling wits with the Acadia, it's the Ford Explorer. Up front, the model features a 3-bar grille inspired by the one on the Taurus, a trapezoidal lower air intake similar to what we find on some European Fords, and larger wheel arches that give it an aggressive stance. Under its hood, the Explorer makes use of a pair of engines, a base 2.0-liter EcoBoost and a 3.5-liter V6 engine. The former delivers a total of 240 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, while the latter increases the output up to 290 horsepower and 255 pound-feet of torque. 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe. The Hyundai Santa Fe is a strong competitor that carries it with a fresh new look for the sunshine. It's capable of only seating 6, but a stout 3.3-liter V6 making 290 horsepower and getting 18, 25/21 mpg city, highway, combined gets some good marks from us. And like every Hyundai, the Santa Fe comes with the famous 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. As far as the aesthetics goes, the Santa Fe is clearly more appealing than the Pilot, and while Honda is noted for its reliability, Hyundai's slowly creeping up those ranks too. Starting price for the base GLS trim is $29,900 and grows close to $37,000 for an AWD in limited trim. Conclusion: the GMC Acadia checks out on a lot of our midsize SUV requirements. Looks, power, interior space, and versatile cargo area. The only caveat is the price, but if you don't mind spending extra dead presidents for the SUV, we certainly won't hold it against you. Love it, looks good, spacious interior, impressive engine figures. Leave it competitive segment, more expensive than rivals.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.